going on, everyone? Welcome to the Power of I Am. I am Eric. I am all that is. I am love. I am perfection. I am always chosen. I am everyone's top priority. No one is better than me. No one compares to me. Claim it. Claim it. Seriously. All right, first, anyone wants to join the membership channel, we have access to the live streams weekly where you can ask me anything and I'll always have an answer. Link is in the description. Anyone wants to work with me, the link is in the description. Join, book, or don't. Doesn't matter. All right. So, what I want to talk about today is who's deciding? Who's the one deciding everything, right? Because I'm telling you, there's a message that sometimes it just doesn't get through to some. Just how simple this really is. I think it's the love of the old story. It's the love of the physical plane. You know, and I get it. I used to be there. I used to think that we must adapt to the external. Like we have to wait till someone tells us we're good enough. We have to wait until the circumstance opens and us first to walk through the door instead of just fucking barging right in. We have to do something to people please, and we gotta, not be ourselves because we think we've created this construct that we have to be a certain way in order to achieve something. We have to have a certain appearance in order to get attention and affection and love, right? It's like all these things we've accepted as true. And I have to be 6'3" to and only make this amount of money in order to get a girl. And for women, I have to have a fat ass and a small waist, in order to get the attention of a guy. And it's like, even if you look back at different time periods, like 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, the 50s, there's always like an ideal, like this is the ideal woman. This is this, and everyone tried to do it, right? Everyone tried to appear that way. It's why everyone gets the same fucking haircut, right? It's like, oh shit, this is the haircut that's gonna get me bitches. I'm gonna have this haircut. Wait, what is it? What is it like? Back in like early 2000s, it was the Pauly D, right? It was the I think I know the person behind me. It was the Pauly D blowout. Everyone looked like John Gotti, the Gotti kids, right? And then after that, what was the like little Pat Mahomes? Now everyone has like a broccoli haircut. I go to the gym and everyone looks the same, right? This person behind me is calling me, and I'm not ruining this video. So the funny thing is they're still trying to. Is just look at it. It's like there's like a certain ideal, like, oh, this must be the way we're doing things this year. This must be how things have to be in order for me to make something of myself, in order for me to impress people, in order for me to get looks from women or men. I have to be a certain way. Do you know who's deciding all of this shit? You are. Do you know who's accepting this collective mind that it's got to be this way? You are. The second you start pronouncing the first consonant in the fucking word that you are identifying with, that's where it begins. Now, when I hear people reach out to me, today I just feel like I'm this. I feel like I'm alone. I feel like this is just hard now. I feel like I'm in this place where I just can't get it. You are right. And it's just as simple as saying you are not, right? Like scripture says, let the weak say they are strong. Thou shalt decree a thing and it'll be added unto you. The words that come out of my fucking breath will always come back and give me exactly what I fucking said. So it's that simple. Who's deciding these things you're complaining about? Stop falling in love with the story. You get more of it. It's as simple as that, guys. This is going to be a short video. It's that simple. Who's deciding? Well, I got to make sure I get, you can do whatever you want. Like I like getting in shape. I love being fucking statuesque and chiseled. Because I enjoy it. Because I like it. But you don't have to look a certain way to get attention. You don't have to do anything. The only time you have to do something is if you decide and agree with whatever collective belief or reality box you put yourself in, fucking shut the lid and fucking blow-torched it shut. Right? So that's all you. No one else. So when you guys, when you follow what I'm saying and then I tell you you're going to get confronted by who you fucking used to be, and I tell you all of these fucking things, that's what you're experiencing. You're the only one experiencing it. You're the only one choosing to agree with who you used to be. If it doesn't sound like anything that you chose for yourself, right, then obviously you're not being that person you chose. If it has nothing to do with the end story that you chose, why are we still there? I am this. I have all this money in the world. I'm in the perfect relationship. I feel so alone today. I feel like this is happening, and I feel like this is happening, and I feel like this is happening, and I feel like this is happening. I kind of feel like I'm doing something wrong. I kind of feel like I'm being I'm lying to myself. Who's deciding this? Who's deciding it? Zip it. Put duct tape. Duct tape. Duct tape. Why can't you talk about the other stuff? Why can't you talk about your end? Why are you so focused on what is? Has that gotten you anywhere? Why are you so focused on what is? I'm telling you, it's not how it works. It hasn't worked up until this point. So why is it still? That's insanity, right? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. How many times do I got to say, the 3D cannot validate you when you understand how reality works? It's just a reflection of you. To the T, a very precise reflection at that. Very precise. Because your consciousness, the pen to your new story starts going at the first consonant, the first vowel. Oh, S, that you identify with. Well, shit, Eric, I can't fucking say anything now. Because now I'm going to manifest anything that you identify with, that you agree with. I talk about my old shit all the time. I listen to people's stories all the time. I talk about negative things all the time. Why? Because I talk to people all the time. Am I becoming them? Is that manifesting in my life? No. Why? Because I know who I am. I can separate myself from that. Right? So, wise guys, there's that. It's what you identify with. You have the ability every day, every second, to choose again and again. Every second is a new opportunity for you to prove who you are and that you're still it. It's not what happens to you. It's who you bring when it does happen. You have to understand reality materializes through you and as you, not through the outside. And how many times I keep staring at it. Not everything's the same. I've been doing this for this long. The second you start to, I've been doing this for this long. How do I put this? Yeah, today's get yelled at Mondays. How do I put this? You are the only one selecting how you feel, giving the meaning to what it means because you feel a certain way. You're the only one deciding what the intrusive thought can do to you, which it can't do anything unless you agree with it. Unless you fucking pop open a drink and cheers to the fucking shitty feeling and the intrusive thought. I agree with this. I'm going to visit this and keep paying attention to it and wonder why nothing happens. And then, write things and send emails and go on every content creator's page and decide, this just doesn't work. This is bullshit. It's got to be another way. And it does. That is the most freeing thing, to fully accept. Everything I do, I'm right. Wow. All I got to do is remain there. All I got to do is decide something is true. And then the only thing I need to overcome is what I used to believe is true, which is myself. So I'm literally just fighting myself. Yes, well, I feel like the old version of me is winning and kicking my ass today. So it is. Wow. You have the choice to literally say, oh, this is fucking funny. I understand why this is happening, but I am this and nothing is going to tell me I am not. I don't care what I have to witness. I don't care what I have to see. I don't care that my account keeps going lower and lower, because I understand the outside script is snowballing to what I've selected before. That's why it's there. Accountability. That's why it's there. So why am I going to keep looking at an old script? Why am I going to keep looking at a tiger and complaining it has stripes? It is what it is. I'm not changing anything. I'm choosing to be aware of something new, like scripture says. I'm doing a new thing now. Will you not be aware of it? For some of you, apparently not. They like being aware of what's already here. Well, how can I stop ignoring the 3D? Stop giving it meaning. I'm not telling you to ignore. I'm telling you to accept why it's there. Accept how reality works. Accept how reality works. Plenty of videos on that. How to go all in, that's one of them, right? A ton of them. Membership side, says, please accept this. I think I'm wearing the same fucking shirt in it. What are the odds? Please accept this. How reality actually works. Because when you understand how it works, you're good at something. You play Monopoly, you don't know how to fucking play Monopoly, you're gonna suck at it. You put on a fucking PS5, a PC, and you don't know how to play the fucking game, you're gonna suck at it. So, if you don't know how reality works, you're gonna suck at it. Right? So, just like the games, do you point fingers? Well, it's your fault I landed on Park Place and I don't know what to do and I don't know what to buy. It's your fault that I don't know how to, hit the start button on fucking GTA 5. It's your fault. That's what you guys sound like to me. Accountability. Understand how reality works. Decide what's true for you. Don't contradict yourself. I'm at the point, guys, if it's that important to you, you could do this. Stop forgetting. This illusion is designed to make you forget. And that's what Christ was saving us from. Sin is forgetting who you are. And thinking the illusion is your truth. The illusion's identifying you. But you're giving the power away to everything. Well, they did this and they said that. Okay, cool. That's like you putting on the same season of a TV show. And you're like, well, how come this character keeps saying the same shit every episode? Well, how come this is the same series I've been watching over and over again? Because it is what it is. That character is going to be that character. No matter if you go to the next season, it's the same character. Let's just choose a whole new show. Let's choose a whole new program. And really listen, like I said in my last video, really listen to what you are entertaining internally all day long. Sit in your essence and realize, holy shit, I talk a lot of shit about me. Holy shit, I pay attention to a lot of things I don't like. Holy shit, I love describing myself in ways I don't wish to experience myself as. I'm just not good. I just don't have the self-concept. I feel this way. Honestly, to take no offense, no, reality doesn't give a fuck how you feel. Because reality is just going to amplify what you chose to identify with. Reality is going to choose to amplify the feeling and the meaning you gave that feeling that you chose to identify with. Reality is going to mirror the perception you have of anything you see out there. So you're telling me, Eric, all I have to do is give everything the meaning in my favor, or not give a shit, or accept that it's a 3D world, and it is what it is, but we're choosing a new thing now. We're choosing to describe things in my way, seeing everything that's happening for me. As long as I know it's the truth internally, I am on the path. I am in the middle of my materialization right now. I'm in the reality right now until I perceive I am not, until I start complaining or start being the old version of me. Or until I allow the old version of me, which is the only thing I need to overcome, to convince me I'm doing something wrong. Well, maybe I should affirm more. Maybe I should meditate more. No. It's not about doing, it's about who you are. Reminding yourself, this is who I already am. Whenever it comes to mind. Giving it to yourself, knowing everything starts from within, and if everything starts from within, what the fuck do I need without? I need nothing. And if you need nothing, you're screaming to reality, I have everything. And if you're screaming to reality, I have everything, how does that get mirrored back? Materialization. Because you were good with or without, you didn't need the outside. That's why it's put in people's awareness, all these fucking things that you don't give a fuck about. All those people in your inbox for 5 years. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, huh? Why don't you respond to me? Hey. They're up your ass. You're a magnet to them because you don't need them and want them. And you know why that happens? Because there's a party that goes, why is everyone I don't want me? It's amazing how what you say gets mirrored back, right? You see, and now the problem is, things go south because you guys aren't letting go, and I mean detaching from 3D, because it can't offer you anything, so what are you looking for? There's only the now moment, so when you look for it, you're not there anymore, right? But you get upset because you think things have to be materialized a certain way. And you spiral when you look at something that's happening or someone says something, and you spiral because you think it should be happening a different way. That part is not up to you. It's done now. You're tapping into the reality where it is done right now. So it makes no sense why you have the awareness that this shouldn't be happening. You're pulling from the reality where it's already occurring right now. Right? All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. Just decide what's true. Don't contradict yourself. All right, guys? I know you're having a great day, but just in case, I'll assume it to be great.